Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I've got this urge to jump on and give you guys let's say a weekend message. It's the 25th. Yeah, it's 25 past 2 in the morning, but we won't go there. The urge is here. I'm way too upbeat to go to bed, so perfect time to get you guys a message out there. I kind of already know what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about your tribe and the kind of people that you associate with and the influence that these people obviously have on helping you to achieve your dreams and goals. But let's not ruin it. Let's see what the cards want to say. But yeah, S Club 7 Reach is a your dreams coming true. Okay. I'll pop him in there. Let's shuffle these cards. Okay, so bored, discontented, stubborn, feeling unworthy, refusing to have a look at any other situations, just dwelling too much on what you have at present. There you go. That's what that card means. It may be that you're feeling that you're not worth a better life, that it's not available to you. Well, it looks like it's time to wrap up a cycle, to end this. If you don't end this, this leads to severe unhappiness. So it's time to put a stop to that. It's time to wrap up a cycle. This is the World card. We need to wrap up cycles so that we can begin new enlightened cycles, being more balanced as well. Okay. So we're ending a cycle here of being unhappy. Okay, so this is going to take, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of spiritual strength here and also spiritual guidance. Okay. There's a kind of a real solitude energy to this, as if leaving things behind. Right, let me pull another row. Well, there's a Queen of Wands here. This is a very magical, mystical, feminine energy. She does have dreams and goals, and she has inspiration and aspirations. She's a go-getter. There you go. A dream go-getter. Then we have a transformation here. So there's been some kind of ego death, which there would need to be. If you're in this unhappiness, that's your choice. You know, you put yourself in your own situations, but it takes for you to get yourself out of your situations as well. Okay, because, you know, you create it. Then you have this feminine, passionate energy, and it's on a different row, so it's kind of a different part of the story. Then we have this transformation here. So the Death card being that you would have gone through this time of solitude and unhappiness to a state where the only way left was to rise. Okay, so this is kind of like an ego death without having to die in the physical. That's the transformation. That's exactly what the transformation is. Underneath it, actually. That's actually a transformation you need to be able to begin a new, spiritually balanced beginning, a new beginning, leaving unhappiness behind. Judgment. So it's Judgment Day. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so this is about the truth. And this is definitely about doing a lot of work on yourself, because it's a time when you're presenting yourself for another go at life, kind of, after a transformation. It's been an enlightenment here. Someone's not choosing unhappiness anymore. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords. Somebody's leaving somewhere. They're taking what they can. There has been deception that's gone on. They may be behaving a bit deceitful as well. But sometimes with this card, there's no other way. When you've tried all other options, you do have to kind of just let things go. And that could be your old tribe. And it's kind of like, if you look at it closely, it's like it's the circus. I just want to kind of say, you know, I ain't nobody's monkey. I don't know. It's just the energy I feel to it. It's just like, I'm out of here. So let's see what else wants to come through. Burdened. So this is off to new beginnings, okay? The decision's been made, but it's taken a while because of all the burdens you're carrying. So it's time to delegate. Time to put down some of those burdens you no longer need to carry, especially other people's stress and other people's negativity. And that's it. I think you get what I'm saying. Things that aren't yours. And you need to let go of that because you're already dealing with your own stuff. Your own transformation. It's time to look after you. So, let's get one more card. Well, this is the Page of Pentacles. So this is actually about communication. It's an immature stage to an offer. So it's about not really quite knowing what you're going after, but you're in that preparation stage. It takes time with the Pentacles. These guys are always a bit slow moving, and that's just because, well, there's been a transformation that's taken place. Plus, it looks like there's some things that you've had to leave behind that have been very burdensome. What's the bottom of the deck here? Oh, we got the Lovers. In my head, I'm thinking, who's this Queen of Wands? There's two characters that are showing up, really, and they're called court cards. So they're either the Page, the Knight, the Queen, or the King. So it can represent a person. So I'm kind of looking, thinking, I don't really see how this Queen's coming in. But the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. So this will be somebody, one of the counterparts, which I'm feeling is the masculine, because we've got the Queen of Wands who's already in this energy, this drive. Okay, the Lovers here, and it's looking like somebody is choosing not. They're going to choose the carp. Going to choose this opportunity of a new beginning. They've been refusing it up till now, and just dwelling on what they've got. But it's time to wrap up a cycle now. Completely, it looks like, so this new one can begin. It's about being on your own, going within, guiding yourself with your spiritual team, trusting your intuition. We've got this Queen of Wands, so this is a feminine figure that's already, I want to say, transformed. But we have this Death, which is this transformation. So there has been a transformation that's taken place. Someone's wanting a second chance. They're enlightened now. They're kind of bringing themselves forward for Judgment Day. There's deception here. Things have had to occur for this to take place. It's been heavy. So it has been heavy. But now we're at the stage where communication regarding planning forward. Lovers are at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what the oracle cards want to say. So this is quite a spiritual connection anyway, because it's one of those connections that's kind of forbidden, but the pull, otherwise they wouldn't be called the lovers, would they? So, yes. I've got magical unicorn cards. I'm just going to use actually what I can see and what I've been using. So, what's on the table? We shall work with what's on the table. There you go. Family culture. Learn more about your family stories and history. I'm going to get some more, but I am really feeling about, you know, leaving the past behind. So actually understanding your family's culture, maybe the way that they behave, maybe their expectations, and can really go back through the generations of templates that have just been, you know, followed. And I'm talking about the lovers here, so this is definitely a template that, you know, moving forward into a more enlightened, new beginning, transformed beginning, you know, love conquers all. This connection will conquer. So this family culture could be about having to deal with, I wanted to say leaving the circus, people that you're not resonating with, and things that may stop you from actually having this connection. So there's family culture here. So like try and maybe understand why people behave the way that they do. That will be easier to do if you've gone through a transformation and you've dropped the ego. Because everybody just acts out of love. I think we've just been shown in different ways, you know, maybe how people view that word or use that word love. And is there an expectation to love? So because this really is unconditional love when you've made that transformation. You choose love and peace over it all. This could be about a time to understand actually your family's culture. And it says decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. If you're going into this new beginning here, definitely. Because it's a clean slate. It's an opportunity for you to decide now all aspects of your life. If you're going to make a change, you might as well do it properly. Okay. It says true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. So only you can answer. Well, only you can ask the question for that one. But there's your answer. I'm going to get one more. And it says definitely yes. The answer to your question is a strong yes. I just want to say go for it. That's all that's coming out is go for it. Second chance. Wrapping up a cycle now. Go for happiness, most definitely. Go for love, most definitely, always. I was saying I wasn't gonna take any more, but it is about baby steps. It's one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. Slow and steady wins the race. Most definitely, when you're making this complete transformation, there's some big cards that have come out. Like these are called major arcanas. The universe has its hands on these matters, or with the major arcana, where with the Four of Cups, that's your choice. Again, it's your choice whether you listen to your own guidance and leave the rest behind. It's your choice whether you leave camp when you change the way things are done. It's your choice whether you carry the burden, and it's your choice whether you communicate and start to put plans into action, or at least start prepping. And then we have the major arcanas, which is the world. It's a time when a cycle has to complete. for good. For good, so that you never repeat this one again. So I'm going to say never repeat this unhappiness. It's when you cross over the threshold, though, that's when that can be, you just start a new cycle. You can leave it behind in the past. And then we have the Death card, which is another major arcana, no choice. If you're on the wrong path, there will be an ego death that takes place, normally a dark night of the soul, solitude, feeling very alone, and most definitely feeling the lowest that you can possibly get. We're talking, you know, really feeling that maybe you've hit rock bottom. The only way is to rise. Like a phoenix, rising from the ashes. So it looks like it's your time, one step at a time. I've got some chakra cards here. I don't want two, I just want the one, please. I'll take that one. Impartiality. Yep. Comes in with family culture, trying to see things from other people's point of view. Good card. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Bahana Beige. I quietly listen, allowing you to colour your own palette. The legend. Bahana is the wise dictator from the town of Beige. She is known for settling disputes fairly. One day, two neighbours are arguing about what colour to paint their fence. Bahana gives each of them a can of paint and instructs them to paint their side of the fence the colour the other neighbour wants. She knows that when they can colour their world in the love of their neighbour's eyes, they will understand and accept one another. The inspiration. Take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. Personal inquiry. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? How can I be neutral? Yeah, get rid of some of these burdens. Key ideas. Neutral position, allowing things to unfold, one step at a time. Standing in another's shoes, and uplifted communication. Uplifted communication, yeah. Release the burden. Keywords: guide, open-minded and fairness. The meditation. As the mist forms, take a few deep breaths. Bahana Beige beckons you into the mist. When you are ready, allow her energy and knowledge in. If something happens, then allow it to happen. But you are to follow, not lead. Nothingness is the goal. Open your eyes when you are ready and thank Bahana for reminding you to be with yourself. Okay. Be impartial, become the observer. These are Archangel guidance here. It says clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. All you really want to see is love. That's why it's quite important to stay impartial, stay neutral, take one step at a time. And this here with the Judgment card, it's like, that's like, we're not here to judge, are we? So this enlightenment now. Maybe leaving things that are judgmental. Just too much of a burden to carry. But the spiritual sight is awakening fully now, so that you can clearly see heavenly love. If you see here, this is kind of like the chakra alignment, so that you're more aligned, spiritually aligned, energetically aligned, I want to say. says, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. Remember who you are. Okay, I'm going to read this one. Have I got the book out? No. No. Oh, sorry guys, that's my pussycat. That might have given you a jump. Do you have to be so noisy? I can't find the book for that one. It's probably right in front of my eyes, but my eyes are getting a little tired now. Remember who you are. And creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Might be nice to start journaling down this journey, this transformation. It will be what will help others. Once you go through your own transformation, your own spiritual, I suppose, enlightenment, you're kind of qualified to be able to help and guide others through very dark times. And it says, beloved one, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So this is really just confirmation that this unhappiness now is going to be kind of ended when you are kind of united. It could be that no matter what you do, it always comes back to like this connection. If that's the case, that's where you're going to find this, I suppose, feel this completion, feel like home, like arriving home. It's like that you're returning. You ever look at the characters on there as well? It's like authority's kind of been, you know, knocked down on the floor. We've got some kind of priest there who's welcoming, and it's just the lady's turning away and the little kid's very pleased to see this person coming in. So people get scared of the death card, and it's like, no. It's the transformation. It's enlightenment. It's like the time before all the baggage was piled on to us, that we allowed it to be piled on, but it's all life experience, so it all has a reason and is necessary. Look at the bottom here. Spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. I'm going to get an Oracle of Shadows and Light. Ancient Wisdom. Lady with a Bosch egg. It's all coming back now. Card number 31. Oh, I've gone too far. About the lady with the Bosch egg is the one in this lifetime who has been chosen to keep safe and sometimes keep secret deep esoteric knowledge. Throughout history's most troubled times, there have always been courageous beings ensuring that sacred knowledge was kept alive. Even though the world may burn and disasters befall humanity and wars take down cities, there will always be those brave souls who will take the knowledge represented by the Bosch egg, camouflage it and keep it safe so that at a later time, when the world is finally ready, we can all learn. And that's exactly what's going on now. This unhappiness, it's not really trendy anymore to complain and to moan and to be stubborn and just close-minded and to not even contemplate that there could be, you know, another way, better things on the horizon. This isn't cool anymore. It's not cool in 2019. Love and caring and giving and compassion and understanding and friendships and finding your soul tribe is important. The people that you connect with These are the kind of things that we're changing now. It is important who we associate with. We're looking for soul connections now on all levels, people that we're resonating with. Anyway, this is about obviously that wisdom being kept safe for this time when it was to be shared. Transformation time, like a realization. Remembering who you are. Okay, I'm going to show you the card. It's just, I have to turn the page and I've done that now. My town is on fire, the night sky is full of screams and smoke, and I have done what I can to safeguard this treasure from the sacred library. I will keep it safe, record its wisdom, and ensure that these truths stay alive for a future time. I hope that you understand the history of the knowledge you crave and respect and acknowledge the freedom of the times you now live in, and do the work yourself. It may be that at some point you too will find my egg, and that you are the person chosen to speak of the knowledge others thought was lost. Or it may be that you too are a guardian of wisdom. If you are, know when to keep silent, know what to keep to yourself, and know that some secrets come to light at the right time. I bring you now the symbols of the alchemists, the secrets of the Gnostics, and the wisdom of the magicians and the witches and the herbalists, all safe for this time in this strange form of the egg. This creative writing, the journey, what you're learning, you may feel, you're being pulled to, well, there's this unhappiness here, so you're being drawn to a more enlightened new beginning, which will mean maybe, this is maybe why you're feeling so lost, because you're the ancient wisdom that you've been keeping safe for this moment, right now, where we are right now in time, for now, for it to be, pussycat, sorry, awoken inside of you, doing things differently, daring to be different to all that was lost, I suppose, as in other people's belief systems, where others, lost hope or faith. That's exactly what that is, isn't it? Losing hope and faith. Actually, that's going to be reawakened now. Divination message. It may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources, and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It is likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times, and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in very fortunate times. Keep it safe. Learn all that you can. Explore esoteric symbology. The history of magic and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. Yeah, you'll know when to speak up. You don't have to worry about that. You'll know when to say, who to say things to, choosing your company, knowing when to speak up or not. Okay. Messages from your angels. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Thank goodness for that, because this is a bit depressing. Okay, so off leaving somewhere, off to a new home, a new place of employment. That's been spoken about really, about now maybe just finding your purpose, your place, your home. And this movement will usher in positive new energy. Beautiful. It's what's needed. Some new energy here. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. The burden was here. You can see that this cycle's either being completed or being completed. There's transformation here. You are protected. Your guardian ancient wisdom. You're protected. Your time is for now. It says caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. I'm just going to find out a bit more about this. Okay, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. I feel like that caution is warranted is about making sure that you've definitely wrapped up cycles. And then it says, I am the angel of peace. I bring you a new tranquility and a smoother road ahead, which really means you're still quite burdensome. Burdensome, not you, but you're carrying a lot of burdens. Okay. I want to pull something else for you guys. Let me just see what I've got to hand. Yeah, okay. We'll have a Rumi card. It might be a bit of a longer message, but I think it could be quite important, especially as I want to find out what this caution is. It's the only card here that doesn't kind of shout out, and I can't pick up really on what it is, apart from just leaving these burdens behind and the deception and unhappiness. I just want to, I feel like it's just make sure it's kind of left in peace. It's more of a just be aware of how you're wrapping up cycles. Yeah. I've got two. They're long messages. I don't want to. Passion of the Wild Red Mother. And then we have a new gown. Yes, that one. Complete sense. Let's find out what this card wants to say, and then we'll do the new gown last. So card number 36. Maybe I'm just not going to read the whole of the message. 36. It says, don't ask the conscious ones about the wine. Behold the glowing effect of it in the eyes of the drunks. This is a really long message, this one. I'm not reading all this. I'm going to read the last part where it says, this oracle brings you guidance. It says also brings you guidance, but I haven't. This oracle also brings you guidance. You have divine permission to do something ridiculous. Be it ridiculous in your own mind for your age or career path, or some identity or version of yourself you or another hold. The more ridiculous or inappropriate it seems, the more it moves you from your heart without rhyme or reason, the better. This is not about hurting people or behaving without moral code. It is not about childish indulgence and questionable justification for letting the ego misbehave. It is not about the ego at all. The Wild Red Mother eats ego for breakfast. This guidance is about listening to the truth of your heart and allowing your soul to throb with aliveness, making that more important than any restriction, opinion, judgment or fear the mind, yours or that of others, could summon. Go have some fun. That's all that shouted out for me. Just go a bit wild. Let go of the ego and what people think. Just be you. Okay. Don't choose unhappiness. Okay, the new gown. Card number 18. What's interesting, both those cards, we've got a 36 here, which brings us to a 9. And then we have a new gown, which is card number 18, brings us to a 9. And the 9 here is really, this is about you, doing what's right for you, following, just allowing yourself to be you, the true, authentic you. Okay, let me find this card. There is a long poem, and I'm going to read that, and then, yeah, okay, I'll read the end bit now. This is the poem for this card. I'm losing my voice now. Weary and consumed by longing, I was caressed by my beloved last night. My wounded soul was set free when I tasted the sweetness of love. My spirit was lifted at once. I surrendered my life while overflowing with joy, and my vision was filled with light. Love said, "Don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one, for my generosity is beyond forgetting those devoted to me." See how boundless justice, I'll say that again. See how boundless divine justice can be. Behold my immeasurable, that's right. Behold my immeasurable kindness. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honour was placed on my shoulders. Love offered me the power of new vision and the transforming touch of divine generosity, and placed the chalice of eternal wine in my hand. I have the perfect gift for you. It is a gown of new colours, of colours perfectly suited to you. Oh, what happened to my voice then? The colours of this gown, I'm going to start again because I'm jumping lines now. I have the perfect gift for you. It is a gown of new colours, of colours perfectly suited to you and no other. The colours of this gown will make your eyes sparkle and gleam as though they were more beautiful than the most precious of gems. The colours of this new gown will make your skin seem luminous, as if lit from within. For of course it is, beautiful angel, your complexion is radiant with light, with the light of life. Your hair will shine with lustre, and your entire being will be complemented by this gown as it enhances your beauty in all ways. So hold on no longer to that shabby, tattered cloak so unworthy of you. Cast it off, let me grace your shoulders now with this royal robe instead, that you may shine beautifully as befits a royal child of divine parentage. This oracle comes with you. Take the gown with you. Okay, this oracle comes to you with sacred portent. You are fast approaching a moment of a great leap, an evolutionary shift on your spiritual path. Your sense of yourself, sorry, these cats are active. I mean, it's 3 minutes past 3 in the morning. I'm not being a very good example, so yeah, okay. This oracle comes to you with sacred portent. You are fast approaching a moment of a great leap, an evolutionary shift on your spiritual path. Your sense of yourself and your divine identity is about to be revealed and realised in a way more potent than ever before. This is wonderful. It is a divine happening. You must allow it. Do not confuse humility with humiliation. Do not humble yourself excessively. You do not have to battle with false pride either. Simply honour yourself as a living being, worthy of life, worthy of this royal path of divine realization. What a gift it is to cast aside belief in inferiority or superiority, unhelpful as those notions are for you now. What a gift instead to embrace your own path, irrespective of what any other may think, whether they hold it in glory or derision. Who cares? Not you, not I. Your royal heritage has been revealed, and in seeing the divinity within yourself, you become blessed to see it in all beings returning to the realization of royalty within. Crazed searching outside of the heart will come to an end. A simple golden path will be found as though a river of molten gold flows from your heart back to the oceanic heart of the great beloved, where united again, you finally ascend your throne and claim your divinity once and for always. This oracle comes with sacred guidance for you. You are stepping into empowerment in a new way, and it is to be honoured. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games. There's a caution. Picked up really about the burdens. Careful. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games. You are worth so much more than that. You are tapping into your inner dignity, and others may not know how to respond. Some will respond with love and acknowledgement, others with fear and judgment, calling you too big for your boots or high and mighty. Those are voices of fear, not truth. Be in your dignity and power and keep going. It is the divine that urges you this, not the ego. Do not doubt the changes happening within you now. Embrace them. Big message. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Okay. Looks like what's going on over this weekend. Big transformations, a new gown here. Okay, let's wrap up those cycles with caution, in integrity. Awesome reading. Okay, guys, I will catch up with you soon. Until then, bye for now.